because yaba veneno about 7 banda e free omo baaye omo tete ho ye ni mo win awards ni nyame nyina ya hihye tete ho omo maaye no omo gina abonten no ye twen omo so omo twen ye ni e nyina ya tete ho no
I said yeah for trotro station say trotro no I am mercy ma nipa no obi aba wa hangi around to pese
obi ko answer no wakotena mu
say don't you feel said yeah we personalities will be bring the cream or munyamba and I don't know
personality no
we show beer the personalities are many
yes
so I don't know if
the personalities no we nyame ncha de no omo nkita bibia omo de ba me dia start show no
I know
omo behwe bi yenso ye ba behwe bi otimasi enti no
general remember me say last year but madam for week catch so last year by 11 no more so me so me go na me say by 11 and I think that now omodi point and affect this
exactly abre affect even kweku dan kweku ebua therefore because no be abre ye pentem na dan a best stage you know ne yakọ no be abre nti wo bre sa na brain no ewo a certain limiter ebetimi sustain niema and I was even feeling for some of the personalities now invited you know I was feeling for them obi wo happening until ho at that time inka by this time wada penny and near free until ho as at that time
and or transcend down better
exactly no akọ ontimi sorry nya de no and we are punishing them. And I'm giving you my experience.
They've come to have fun.
No. When you have fun to a point,
they fed that day.
That he said last time, was it counselor no catch they say, and maybe or baby my way up to a certain time or punish you. And you know, maybe experience that maybe man. About 7 o'clock. I asked the band go, and they were like, they said no, go and sit there, go start playing. And we gave the first award, man award, no dinner for you anymore. Just all bon kobo. And no be friend say, ya bo di esi we win. As an all Russia by inside ababe di.
Same way, them giveaways. As a give out. Draw first draw, you follow win
no dinner bontin hot say. Yeah. Into no event starting. How are we no ebo white no. The bia onya no on time obia betimi ayebi enya no on time only say you decide say you are going to relax then you punish people like that.
Okay, general counselor.
Okay.
Yes sir.
So let me say show look fine time and secretary candidate yeah unisa the entire unisa intentional kind which is secretary to say the fact that we invited a high profile dignitary, you know, and you say serve you or credit you or the body. But the personality a bureaucrat. It says secretary for when you are invited to a place, remember. Not that you are carrying anything, but the name and the presence Socrates is very essential. And yenya props are your metana high dignitaries no oma konyaso. And to be a bar on who said not in Finfia Kunya and a dingo so be bree and crofone by. And when you pick up a coverage like that on a long shot, it has an effect on the feedback outside there. Majority and yeah, you're ready. But and crofone to the summer banner. Oman yet omunyamba. And for our next show. Mind you, time a year show we now you prepare for next year. Yeah, show where you know. Backstage here, yeah, send a next year. The time on now yeah. Time a year show no on the first. Now you're planning for next 2026 show.
Okay.
So etodi bi anchrophobia good anchrophobia said you omo esomo betrase omo say yemba e different o yenam kwaso ba opanyin kasa Odi na konyu ama no ba ebe enu ase. Enti esi sa wo say. But show the started at the same time I see a started. So we made no cry. We started the show with all those that must study started the show earlier. At the same time I see a started. If you are not even so we are inside there. We started the show and started running. They say yeah. The closing end no time needi obia there and obia di in the time so just last year no more obe kai no comedians no do any musicians no do no enye pe. And you be a na say show you the boy 11 year there yapon but okay I can say after 12 year yapon. Yes, time are done by na done time. Unfortunately for us, BBC within a technical issue happened that we have to fix something to delay something. Draw now here, and the draw was supposed to be done once. Lucky we TV the lucky was supposed to be done from the beginning once. Unfortunately, the draw first one now and for a year, it generated a lot of interest. So the people brought more items. They've seen the euphoria, so the more. So they opened the game and gave people opportunity to do what? To draw. So that second draw enter into the show.
Okay.
What the game say? But it was a good thing because at the end of the day, like I did on the one TV never, on the mobile phone, and I will buy shot. I'm going for a second TV. I go for a microwave. I go for a rice cooker. There were additional things on the bank for decoy, and people were happy going home with these things. And yes, we observe say yes, the last part of it, our major one of our key Samini live band performer, we be Samini Jema Kennedy say no. Time or castle performing. Now for step out, but a few other left enjoy the Samini part. So yes, the last end was not okay, but it was good and it's a good feedback. But me catch us say obi are inviting me obi be obi breye nti yeah obi be obi breye that side is what I want to just do. So yes, every observation must be taken to enye bibia de tu kan hade esi nyina ma bo ho no ntoma kama but wa kan kra ba kwa ye nyina yanju ma fra no ntoma kama wa kan kra ba kwa ye nyina yanju say no matter what happened the show yanka sold out ourselves, but the show was a good show of laughter, every bit of it. And one of the girls that blew my mind off was Jacinta. And he said, like I said, stand-up comedy. I love it. What did they said you and Crawford and a as the same no. What must I say? And the man dead. I mean, who said you phone to Mr. This one who knew pa dia Enna Clementos Suarez.
The guy was fantastic.
Charlie. Already so that his award was air train 24th October with the US. They are nominating for an award in the US. But we all yeah, your boss we share on last year with the you need baby in share because on comedians no your MC. Only your MC on your comedian. So yes, we take the feedback in good faith, but it was a good show. I want to look at the good show side, and then we'll meet Socrates in the forest or behind the scene and take what we are supposed to take from it. That's just a comment. You want to say something?
Yes, I'm happy you have admitted, say you've taken his observation.
Oh yeah.
But what he's saying is, so what do we do so that next time we'll got 2026 assembly?
Yeah.
So that those little hitches, they no delay, it won't be repeated. I think
the first thing is that the time we are supposed to start. The truth is that we started.
Yeah.
Good.
So it's microwave.
And act in the one so. Uhiancrophobia transit. And Pennyphone best one say. Yeah, motor VIP ticket. I am Mombrante. Yeah, power on top because they do baby. Now Crawford back it a ticket. I see a push on baby. What do I say? And to shop. So go to how no share right hand side. Now could you go? Who do you pan on? Na Benkura na konyo si oba 1 million. Benkura na konyo na e right hand side. The microphone 20. How much of 20 so metra o mama. O mama me do that. Oh. Benkura no. E dina ho da ho na e microphone go. O da se Matias.
Okay, Councillor. On this issue, mami chire bibi kakra mo. When it comes to events, I know your experience in events. I also have experience in a way. Penifona make say omunkite bibia omode ba no. I'm talking about props for the night. In the sense, I use it metaphorically, say, Ubu or ebi or no bebo my organ, and also be or how no kita microphone be, our day by me issue, our my, and one seven mechano. I'm not talking about support now. So I know, say, Obi a friendly baby, in a way, no, what contribute to be now or be contribute to be in the way. But I'm talking about the program itself, no, everything is set. And now everything was set for us to go. Now, take notes. Once I'm paying for no, I train over. I bet you say, so only ministers and I see a bit more anantia. Sometimes they don't want to come early.
Meaning power.
They wait, and some of them will send their aides there. What am I saying? The aide will now give him information, say him or her, say Yashasi and Sanwaba. And whilst you are waiting for him, no, aide needs to hold and no monitor, no share, because on person of our say, Yensha, until let's take notes of these things that look, they most of the time will be waiting for us. And some of them also want to come to be announced, their presence to be announced, say, oh, Councillor Lutrot is in the house, no be you into almost no almost train. Say Shasi and Sanemaba.
Next year, no, there were plans. Say seat no. You better hang for transfer omoba near you because your coverage. Your coverage no here. Yeah.
VVIP.
And the last year was a day and the Sabbath the other day the microphone if you but we take it good for but the long and short and say the show was a good show. My observation for this week, quick one is I am happy tradition is taking shape in our country. And purely traditional and spiritual. As some can see a toy crew or mine, Salam Cano, crewman or my Accra anti assem de memory de be a chairman. Yes, say in your bear my down for your to me kasi or that or daddy be gumsu in your bear my child's daddy lumba for soon. Emi de Samamre quines on ye dear senefata. Meniaji. Kumem. A son said, and prophobic to many see me so. Nakam ye mummy punk and I say me now. But my tuama won. A benign bet home to say your omo to buy it. And a more one can say so, Emmy de so musuya, the amount of phone suya, the later. Toxic with Daniel Copas in my YouTube and this social media at the transfer. As you do at 10 1 years, if you file home so, you just go for back and say, sorry, Anna. Ebusuapeni me san hye no den se onfa ne 9 minu ni nyine odi ba akosi wa wetwa onfa minu ni si ho na de ese ye fata emma ye nua bema dadi lumba ye enu ameti nkomo bibiri akoso de ye ni o kan chinigu na o yo bi oton ade ana wo bedwama ye bi tudwa obi ade ni wo eka bi asem no ye den bra wo ade ne ka betua enya lo afọ na etro ma ye we were doing it before. We don't use lawyers such as here. Samson will be out in the water. Ebusu anymore. Ye dearly by a friend. And now it says that Luma Menina. We say, Omobusu opinion, he's wise. And he's good to any Omobusu opinion. Or say, so far, maybe I do ye, Kuala 11, I had your Mwaba. Tiebao. And I am a one can you feel or see Kuala 11 in any Waba. A man 9 no yen chiche mayeti ase de tosumi no ya mamre mu no de ebusua esanje pene ekosi na yie eyire ayo oba ya kosi na yie no ya shela wo se ya kowie woni ne tekura ya sabasi we yie sa oba na ya shela okuna yesu okuna o ma yeti ase ese de okuna ye ono ese fata na ye maame na owo Germany no San common yamede. A son said, Meti, a sister station, you so. Peace FM. Remember that. Any man yard at MD, Mitra UTV at MD by. What now, bear may be home, Sabio. Now, one is sit down doer. And on Daniel, pretty girlfriend, Ebedaneri. Wouldn't bear may be Tana, na ne won ne mba nyina gu fam eno ndane wo yire ye Ghana mamra na ye de a constitution de bobra no wo kan yiye pa article 4 chapter 11 ma it say your customary practices are accepted by the law awade eyiye yo edinto ye ditu then lumba ye hu so a polygamous mremu no owo yire ba ko aye mra no nim no awade ni nguye ene ye futu ko mamba no wodi obi kunu chi a menka se jai but they say won sakan ma won sankan sana atamu dai sisia no yanti ye ho ase me ka say ye start here to say fosu lawyer atro the fosu family me ka say this thing will not help us Dejiri akoye ye me sanka biom wo bisa me pa eyese hu I will not stop it it me ka say observations na ekoso no ye nyina ye mfanya adesua we are posting our tradition out there. We want people to understand, say, sincerely speaking, you was oyi, and you for buone ni di matisa afina, oma kobo otiko so asante menra. Afina kobo na wanye se ni dishie sana ni dishie ni lumba. Afina tuma kobo na maniye, that's what I say. And the young from emu, and the young fan say, na kotiko so e delegation, e the balumbe fee, say yamba chianka, wafum. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If the president of the Republic of Ghana could have gone to the house to go and greet, he has made a mistake. So the ministry that went to greet has made a mistake. They went to greet wrongly. They greeted wrong people. Let's allow tradition to work. Now, who name near China? Question. I'm happy the way tradition is going. The Denyanko pastor say you swear there. As a pennyful or penny be near Sasiswa, a collebium Nasa said that. No matter how I rise, because he's older than me, there are things that he has experienced that I have not. So I will always give him the honor when it comes to things. What must I say?
How about me?
Well, because you are older than me, because Socrates thinks he's older than me, and he has done a lot of mistakes. That's the reason. The reason why we give them honor. I say the opinion tiwa or who na college na who say nyama bebere wa fam say bi o e bi ayeken wa for back of order oba to tunda wa fa igberida wa fa krenida wa fa me ka so afọ say e bi a na so afọ dia ka say I'm afa me fa say I'm afa ya rap ka say I'm afa ka say I'm afa okay or just say I'm afa
on the same account
or you're consultant in Ghanaian culture. You're consultant in Ghanaian culture. As a photographer, I'm going to do it. And when you're done, I say, when you're done, Jesus not shit.
And then last Saturday, there was this vigil night.
The unwanted vigil night.
And also, so I generated a lot of controversy. People say institutions no more organized here. And you are necessary or more organized. They must say no or join cool and I say or a part of the
Musica.
It is a musica organized. It's a step in the right direction. Then I don't know. Over the weekend now as a photo program, I believe say there were videos that crowd social media. What's your take on it? General.
Oh, let me just summarize it by saying, I see like the death of Lumba. You can't do anything and short circuit the family and our tradition. What I mean, inti semuye bibi, uneni pano wo kuo bimi. Whatever you do as a kuo for your member must be done in consultation with family values. Any baby of it. Only an itreno. Inti say, uninu wo kuo bimi, uninu wa sorry bimi. Uninu wo social group bimi, mu wo nyama aya moye. So be baby aya nyama bi aya moye. They are not stopping you from doing this. But you must do it in consultation with the family who know the traditional baby. Every human being doesn't come to this world out of the blue. He was called to be a Wunam Soliba Assassin. He came through Insuta. And then from Insuta, he became popularly known as a Ghanaian. Then from there, he became a superstar. Into whatever it is, you have to go back to Insuta, the traditional requirements of the place, and then the family now is different from what the entire Insuta township would do. Within Insuta, every family, every corner be a war. So if he's a member of your association and you want to do some 1 week vigil for him or whatever, why? I mean, what stops you from? So where the family is not even fighting with you. My only worry is I saw something, you see, fake t-shirts in town. I don't know what. Okay. So once they agree and they took part in the video, then that's a different thing.
But the pictures and videos.
Why now? Look at the why now?
Family members.
Which one?
Okay, say be the wife. Maybe the wife and children. Now, Ghana, your extended family.
Thank you. Not the nuclear family.
Not the nuclear.
And the nuclear family has a limited power.
Nuclear family that is we
It's not a family.
It is not the family in the Ghanaian sense or in the African sense. Yeah, they extended family. It is a yes. Yes, and maybe our key people in the a family, Now say mama will consent to say, oh, yeah, to me, because of distance, and they are different. But when they are against it, then there is a hitch. And we need to respect those two things. Because once the wife is here and the children are here, we shouldn't break tradition.
Okay, answer my sister was born 30th August. But then when I was consultant, personally, you come 1 week exactly 1 week after the family. But I said, it means that even a month later, but still now
you're friend 1 week. Yes. Traditionally, the Ananka 1 week should be 1 week. Because on the 7th day, on the 7th day, they say yes, a concision, for instance.
Okay.
It stands for something. But Nipano from hospital 2 days near a circumcision. Now those are things I So the word 7 stands for something. It is a Nipano 7 days are 2 hours. Normally it's supposed to be on the 7th day. But because of socio-economic activities, they need well, it's whether it is a year on its own or not, it doesn't play the role of what the family will do. Near family busy. It is different from near that is not, it's just like funeral. Funeral a war. See a year. As for the Busiano, what they need is maybe the grave, the dress, the only amateur, maybe a belly, any specific foods be a bay just for anyone. So, more Kualano, more was the Kanamusi move up a fat band, live band, and Baby Bow Honum, and no year we are senior. But those things don't signify the real funeral. Oh, in American, but what the family would do, a mamrebia or mube near Mobidi Besha decanu, and some Ayakatasu, and Semba Kumbi, Nubia Ombeka, actually Nipana or Kono. Coins be a dibeshim. I have by me a Nubian, some be a dibeshe at the Ainum, second be a dibeshe and beshim. Katasu, those, and no a year no, you're really a bar. So it starts from the mortuary side. You identification. Yasma Aquaba. Umkoba Mani, oh, Yenipano, or Nunia, Yedi ambulance Nudina Ban. Those are the Niakana live band in the performances in the end of the it doesn't form part of the traditional. It is a 1 week. I expect that they should do it in consultation with the family. However, the question you asked me said, are we changing tradition? For honor, it's very difficult for me to say. We are indeed changing tradition. If you ask me of my personal opinion, we are. the 1 week should be 1 week. However, and there we are saying abroad the challenges in Yama, Senipano or US. Nobody no Yamba, you better there 1 week or you see the whole thing. And I say, you know, how do we do everything within the first 7 days? Now we have to have a way for Bolgaba, way for so sometimes the practicality, but I think I wish say see 1 week. Now say Nipanyam by cra. The family should be able to do something to signify the 1 week. Yes.
It doesn't really involve
the whole country.
Yeah.
And just a sitting of so say Nipa 20 b, and then they decide that now whatever they have to do to signify the 1 week now. Yeah, they better try to be and I say because it differs from tribe to tribe. Those are the things that a general 1 week and not the big deal. Now we did Western India. We are absorbing these things too quickly.
Okay, General.
Yeah. I say many I can be about vigil no and then the council say the one and I'm media I beg to be for kakra because one Mekobi Meko and Nyami Hui. Oh yeah. Nyami Hui and they so. Mete tradition I say mete asie main challenge and I've reiterated what Councillor Eka even from beginning about the family arrangements I think it is good eye opener for all of us. No, we say sometimes nipa ebeye amansan anywhere BBC. Yeah, there is a small window. Say anyonkofo na wabonten no. But let's take note that is not and should not affect the traditional ones. Say ya yeti hansi ni bibi ato bieni. Ni ya yedidi ehun nkomo. Ni ya ye bibi before even informing management. And as even management ye ni obeye no. Ya yeti mi boabo ehun celebrating ni pano. What I saw was the intention was to celebrate. Because everybody has been calling for celebration. I don't think families celebrate funerals. The demise of a member.
We do.
You do?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
That is what we call the Thanksgiving service.
The Thanksgiving service.
Yes, we do. And then we give ourselves the next 1 year to come back and celebrate him after going through his things. So that's 1 year, 5 years, 10 years.
You call it celebration?
Yes, it's celebration.
But Nasia no any celebration.
Celebration.
Wow,
right after.
Yeah,
that's a near stress. You see, you may be see.
But I know celebration.
No,
but celebration is to celebrate the person for yeah. But Nasia meeting Nasia say.
Now see that and Nasia done here the celebrate. What your mom queen yama ye kasani pa ye see Uripe wa ye de yenka na chibodi wa. Anti de ye kanyina wan hu bia ni nyina aka aye ye na ye.
Okay, but me nyansam ni me dear kakra mo no. Me feel say ni ayeye no Michael Jackson ye say yes. Okay.
In fact, who are what Munjai, Michael
Jackson,
and about my Muyo and Kangana for
Mother's Day, Besson. Mother's Day, Besson. Papa, we. Or Papa Begina has say, Valentine's Day. Or Papa Begina has say, oh, Nanu say, Ekaya Mamra Juana. Whoa, it's yes, you are be able to say.
A chocolate,
and yes, okay, Valentine, any Mother's Day, who Babina has said, can Kaya Mamma, who Begina have the support to you. Enti no ebia ne the extension no ne ayesua say ebia obrimpo bi a oya mansan niwa oto a amanfo ebohia adofo bohia ni ya kai no ye bibi enye buhia bi o. This has nothing to do with family. It's among the friends. Even in our locality Krabo ye ko Gamashi ni ko sebi nkronkro ni bi hwe se obi wa anonkofo no bohia ni ya shijama sa ebi wo ha yetimi shijama for about 1 week 2 weeks ni every evening anonkofo no be hia ni ye shijama sa enu fa family no da bia ya oba ye ni be di agro abontin ho ye for you know ye ni ko di abontin.
Hey, stop politics,
please don't say it. No me say ye nan fufuo me free fear me ba betina han say you know me more mebusiafo me need permission from mebusiafo eyan na ye ba betina han say ya what you say
nyame pasa ma u na ya say o ene the show
aha ya hu na ya hu senya da bia ye didi ye ho nkita ho no enu ya hu. You can't tell me how I celebrate my friend, but the family has its role. Me can't see family no any ni ombe yes nipa ne to ma acknowledge say ba ye na for body sa masa ni nia ni ye da bia ye shijama obeka si hey me na me ba wunti ma mo shijama hey da bia me say da bia ne betina han say ye shi amanfo jama no me kai aye bia ye omo the phone koto your friend is saying church ena omo wo ha na nanfofo no boru a hodom kota mu phone omo say akwa we ya danfo ba ko owu yo na di ani me kota mu ni phone free omo asori dem ho na omo so ye be ni bi omo ko boru a kota mu phone ba omo ya so na ba omo tam because on na ye odi ani na ya kota mamanfo da aha enti no meme de me hu ne se anyonkofo na ye hia ye celebrate no se ne ane ye ne tie se ne na ogigi ye ni ene ye ade. But that has nothing to alter the family's lay down regulations or rituals eno de o mbeti ya enti ye no me de na mfa busua ho. It is the way he was ye ne hu kutado ye kwakoto lumba CD a ye misa permission from the busua and say I enjoy the CDs and I say nenyom there be enti ya mfra busuafo nka ho enti ne ye wo badwomo no eno na ne ye no and it went on so well. You be a kasi ye celebrating Limba. This is one artist awu a me feel say ya celebrating no even parliament how many times and na bibi a whole city I stand to be corrected say the family the parliament even elogize Osibisa not parliament.
They are musical a group alone.
Yeah, but Osibisa, look, you can't compare Lumba to Osibisa when you come to explore prominence even across the world. Osibisa. Masa, ni albanfo eka enamre mu na obi eka ni onim. But you're looking at how huge Osibisa was.
I'm not cutting you short. The difference between a band and a solo person you see a difference because you see they were dying one by one.
But even one by one, no, we've seen the Jagger was in which group? America Jagger, the rock band. There was this Jagger. I'm a member back who was so popular. It's called Jagger.
Group
rock band. Oh, they died one by one, but each person dies.
Oh, are you talking about the Beatles?
Even Beatles, Crampo, even Beatles, as they were dying one by one, they were still being celebrated hugely. Until Sibisa, as they were also dying one by one, we didn't see this kind of. Your friend is saying, look at now, Manwa. You know how huge Namanwa was? Yes, he got a state-assisted barrier. But did we do this? Yeah. Maybe.
Ghana for say, Ghana for now. You know, I call it but in the case of that,
yes, when he was alive. When he was alive. And yes, near was ye, and ye, Massa. Unless Obeka say, Minimia, and they will be per se or come. But I'm seeing Namanwa, Nite Ashite, as huge as they were. Did we do all this for them? A new chapter. Fine, if you say it's a new chapter, fine.
Let me say, wow, Kai 2012, 24 karat gold medal was handed over to Daddy Lumumba in the presence of the past president, President John Kufuor, and the late Flight Lieutenant Jerry John Rawlings. In their presence, Lumumba was celebrated, was honored. The mother was honored. So when it comes to honoring, Lumumba has been honored and celebrated very well. This is not to say maybe and celebrating. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying he has really been celebrated, and we wish he could have lived long to enjoy the celebration. The other part I feel from Lumumba end is his response to our celebration was silent. I don't know if you get where I'm coming from. I don't have articles and videos and statements appreciating what we've done for him that we can play. If somebody has it, come and play it. Like what the everybody they fully appreciated what we've done for them. Yeah. But Lumumba was always a reserve star, maybe because of his clinical condition, which was point in time. But let me just touch on the 1 week celebration. The reason from the enactment of the 1 week was because those times they need a place to refrigerate our bodies. The initial reason, and we're living in a community that we were not far. So all we did was to ascertain that after Nawatchen, Yabano no Kurani said, "What can't change God at the big kunso?" And Tietanasia Mamma Quanso, I had say, and many more on the Abobi Amani bought for a young ebusian for. But you could see and say, a sasa to buy any so I start to question. A do not watching Dana. Yatum said, Nipana can't change one of the big kunso. Your goon sandy beer quine, and be something before you empire say. Yani bagi tu musa na watch be ya but tenasi I can see. I think penny for tenasi. I didn't see a go for tenasi. Oma and penny for tenasi, Eddie Bobu Eddie in common. And in our tree do not yen to me, your good son. Eddie something before quine say, yeah, twasso. Ya to some pie, Babama coy, one baby, and tea tosso, or young pie in all the traditions to like a permission for extension. For example, ya were ebusin fear not ye fear ye. Nam you and then I'm seeing yen the dam will me fear me one. Yen to me famine come fear me what that keke. As he a good send me sack and penny for quine say, Mundi and Limun Quasim fear yan quay, yan tra. Says, and when I die, bury me, lay me in my house. No, you can say it. But the tradition is that a lot is done before they bring you to the place. Yeah, sir. And see, 1 week now, pray and why any say, the entire choir say, yan dana, you go say, it's not make us know why, chiano. Number 2, a pan say, your tongue can also receive your fabulous or be any crow or my yimwa or one quine say, or can't you say, Obia can change a busia. Mra e okromua se me ni muti me ba okwan se no nya akwanhia no mawu a mumu bi enu kwan so kasa mawu se you maka nche no ko ya o kan bi no ko ya
ba me kan bi sia so ko ka nche
abushani ti bu se bu ti so
but near here can hear about we are friend saying ko here no is it vigil?
I am coming there.
Okay,
you made a statement say en fa abushani me ma say say wo je I vigil on my behalf. Why na see mu ye? What is say Lumumba Bushia ko say tourism industry for ye?
Yeah, and official.
What is say? No, if you tell me it's not official, then the government to wasting our resources. Their money they
there
use.
was no resources.
What are you talking about? What are you saying, Luma?
Resources was
what are we saying? No,
people.
No, what are we saying? What are we saying?
Who decide organizers?
So great. Don't tell us that there was no resources. Don't say this. Oh, please. Don't say this, please.
Why?
Don't say this.
Why? Please. Why should it I say?
No, don't say that.
Why?
Don't say there was no resources.
Okay. Why? Based on what?
If
you say don't say it, I'm asking you why.
How can a whole institution, culture, tourism, and all the groups will come and the props they use, the stage they use, was it donated for free?
Yes. Ask them. Ask them.
Ask who?
The organizers.
So government didn't put money in that thing.
Ask the organizers.
Hello,
it was people who donated.
Hello. So ministry didn't put money in this thing. We're here.
You don't know. So
Efua Santua did whatever she did. Later on came to speak loose. Then you people came to tell us the amount of money that was invested in that girl, over 500,000. Our money.
The information they put out.
I am telling you that when the lady was doing the thing, we were told that the ministry didn't do anything.
People who
but at the end thereof, when the girl was misbehaving, we got to know that we invested
that
money
into
2 minutes. Yeah, treating common. The Omokoya make us say, me can't chingu and me dabi ben kunso. Ujina hompo na metete ya. You have no right. You don't have the right. It's a family.
How does the family get to know?
So the family gets to know because somebody share Tony in Krakoma.
So somebody will say it.
No, somebody will say it, but not there's difference between somebody saying it and announcing it. There are two different words. Nene, you know very well in the media landscape that you can say it, but you've not announced it. Metete say, you have been my counselor. But then don't so. Metete say, then breaking news. Counselor Edward just died. You saw the post in a bad fatal accident. Some part of story. Me for me friend, bra. I say, oh, tell me na shame to no. I dey call workshop be going. But look at that reportage on social media. There are nurses today when you go to hospital. They announce me na me chichiri nsa me can't say me jina council na ho me dey na bo me chichiri nsa council to tampo wo nurse even hospital kran doctor or ti agwomu no ono na oka say asimesi aka nchire go with no cause of death incident report na cause of death na fi autopsy mu diaba eti the American say ebusua wo ho kwan woni say Ghana mra ye kura mu sisi a o man no mra na say memeti he Thursday untumi ngisika wo bidi mu da. This abusua ma ho kwan eyemra na se wo abusua ma ho kwan na person oyebo a emra ne say call attorney general normal with the authority to come and take money and then take it into an account and to nobody ye some person be a t-shirt and in the picture boss so ever ton it's an illegal act against the family because the collection right is with the family and somebody abusua na je emra something them can say abusua emma ho kwan say ye dihye na to besi ene till the time we hear video na busua ma ho kwan say ebusua begin to dwasa ampa ye dihye na to time we hear nhihye sa ampa ye ya ma no na busua nje ho kwan e ba say nipa to ye busua nje ho kwan kra na mu dimnika den na mo ya de mo hihye yire na dey mo hihye say mewu ana
me pa say bibisa na say mba ko counselor enti say nyame pangu
no on pangu mewu aka yanko
say uwa obanye oshi ojama
mu dia na mushi jama
oh the people no
ebusua ni betu
what oshi ojama
that be say busua
me no ba fi
say busua ni betu you say
council there no na be anya busua and body
monte oh monte say me dem Canada say maka busua for say wo hwe Halifax mu fie be bi Halifax yo mu fie Halifax mu fie na we si jam na ka kromede they are strict people who are very strict when it comes to these things.
How about your people?
Because as
the word goes bigger and bigger.
The bigger the word goes.
I am for the tradition. I am for tradition.
As the world goes bigger, can we expand our belief bigger like that? It took them 10 years to practice how to announce the death of the queen. 10 years, BBC said. 10 years to learn. The queen
is dying. The queen has passed out. They were writing and cancelled until they agreed to one word. The queen is dead. It is not our tradition to say anybody is dead.
We agree. We agree.
We are practicing make a yes to say, I'm practice it. I'm and then you know, yes,
we know already.
We know. Oh, listen to what I'm saying. Say, when they practice and said the queen is dead, I must say, I yes, so you are. You fat to also be announcement. Papers natural. George Lutot is dead. I'm saying,
yeah, already.
David, yeah, he's dead. Yeah, be that. Pass on. Yeah, dead. Yeah, pass away. Me na money 0277. I'm throwing ginger man quick chips. Eh, omo ya semi ba mbe e adwuma be talk akra gu mu to. Mo amoto anya me shira. Engrofo enya pa, bankrofo we pa. Because I gave close to 13 bottles as samples at the place. 13 times 100, you're saying. So if I sell 1,300 and me da se pass mu se me ton me am product ya mu to then na we bia what feel akoda pass you 0277 609 644 me contract was say abusian for enkoyi mpaye na ye malumba sunsun emblem fie na gate na 027
fie ne bunye wen because no go ni fie ba
be bia mabia to ho easily go me see ojina
but what different houses
different houses safio me call na bra bi na o say unya yanka many work amenye sekele so amenyama so amen what boni yeshi wa jama sabo la nya ba shi je jama chali
ali ya jama
atabi
atokwe lady ko what cousin ni ipokele fe
gadama afina dale
ile ka minka bu wotoni
ile
hali ene ko ni kaswa no drop ke
chai refera Ye fedi ya ke walele bo walele yelele. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight I'm going to have a good discussion on Thomas Partey. Thomas Partey. Let me leave it. So God gives us the evening, we will discuss it. Good night. Till I see you again. Bye.
Yare yes. Obi benya wona fi yare. Yemfa yare nsu nya nipa. Sichire yare ni no. Sickness can determine the last straw of your life. Ladies and gentlemen, friends and loved ones, supporters of our foundation, the CL Foundation for Health, Diabetes and Asthma and Cerebral Palsy. We are knocking at your doors, knocking at your pocket, knocking at your emotions. Support me and my team to support people living with diabetes, asthma and cerebral palsy. Your donations are welcome on 862-215-2007. Your Zelle 862-215-2007. MTN Ghana numbers 055 000 5077 055 000 5077. It is the MTN number. CL Foundation for Health and Support. Help us with the diabetes equipment, glucometers, wheelchairs, old clothing, new clothing, financial support, and let's give it to the needy. Thank you for your support.